What's up, everybody? You like the background? It's really pretty. Anyway, real quick, here's the rundown of what took place today. So around 5:30 a.m. I woke up to start running. It wasn't a voluntary wake up, it was just really uncomfortable where I was sleeping and the sun came up and I was like, all right, we gotta just go. I don't wanna lie here anymore. So I went for about 2 miles, then stopped to eat breakfast, and in the process of eating, I became extremely exhausted and decided to take a nap.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I was then woken up by this police officer. I'm doing a big run.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Across New York State.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So I was just taking a few minutes to rest up.
Where you heading?
I'm headed this way toward, I forgot what the next, New City.
New City, Rockland County?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Okay, cool.
It was just kind of weird that you're...
I know, I guess. Thanks for stopping, officer. Thank you. Then after the police officer woke me up, I was like, all right, you know what, I'm already up, I'll just keep going. So I ran to mile 7 and then found this picnic area. So I was like, okay, I'll edit yesterday's video. So sat down, set up my computer, and then literally as soon as I turned my computer on and sat, I just fell asleep. I was out cold on the picnic table shortly after I was woken up by this police officer.
Alright, you sure you're alright? Nothing, you're just tired?
Oh yeah, no, I just passed out.
Alright, no problem.
Alright.
So obviously, you can't be sleeping here, hanging out all day.
Oh, yeah.
Do your thing, upload your video, get a snack, whatever you gotta do.
Right, well, I'm gonna leave now. It's kind of weird if I just... I have no reason to stick around now.
Yeah. Alright, well, good luck with your journey, man.
Thanks, man.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you too. Then I, got up and I was like, all right, it's go time. So I ran to mile 15 and felt so exhausted that I took a nap in this parking lot. Alright, so I just spent about 2.5 hours sleeping on the floor right here and called a friend for some advice, and we made the executive decision that the day of running is over. It's not worth it at this point. We had to think about the hours versus the days, right? So I've only done 15 miles today, but if it takes me 4 hours to cover 5 miles, that might not be worth it with how I'm feeling. Whereas if I find a place to crash, sleep for the night, wake up feeling good, I can cover a lot more miles in less time. That's the thought process. So we're gonna go find a place to sleep, like an indoor place to sleep, and get fully recovered. So yeah, so the game plan now is to just get out of this exhaustion funk so we can return to normal running. So the 14-day goal is a Saturday finish, sometime on Saturday. And, obviously with today being a wash, it makes it pretty ambitious, but I'm confident that if I could just get within the last 100 miles, I could swing it. So one thing I wanted to talk about is the third quarter, which is the hardest quarter always, right? So if you look at the perspective of a 1 mile race, you have 4 laps around the track, right? Lap one, you have all the excitement of just starting. Lap 2, you're still kind of riding off of that excitement, and you're not exactly too tired yet. Lap 3, all the excitement's gone, all the hype is gone, you're not almost done, but you didn't just start, and now you're exhausted. You're tired. That's lap 3. Then, obviously, lap 4, you're almost done, so you're gonna give it everything you have. All right, right now we are in lap 3, and races are won in lap 3, always. If I look at my track running from high school, one of my goals was to break 10 in the 2 mile, and after a bunch of 10:03, 10:04, a bunch of really close races, when I finally did it, there wasn't much of a change in the first laps or the last laps. The laps that changed were the third quarter laps. That is when the race is won, and right now we are in that third quarter. Now is the time to stay mentally strong. Now is the time to push physically. This is where the race is won, right in these next days, in this batch of days. And